Guys, American Idol is back. We are talking season 16, episodes 1 and 2, so stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey. We felt like this song was appropriate.
It is.
From what happened. You guys, American Idol is back. This is crazy. Who missed it? Raise your hand. No. All right. Wow.
2 years. I did. I missed it.
I mean, first and foremost, what are we thinking about the judges this season? We have Lionel Richie, we have Katy Perry, and we have Luke Bryan. Kind of an interesting group we have going on here. Of course, Ryan Seacrest is back once again. What do you guys think?
I mean, I wish I saw more of Ryan, to be honest, but because I just love him and I know he's super busy. So that's what I wish, and hopefully he'll be around more. I like it all. I think it's a diverse panel.
Definitely diverse.
I like that Lionel's there. I think he's really funny. And
he's like a dad figure, like a really nice,
such a
sweet
dad.
grandpa, give me a hug kind of moment. Yeah, I love him.
What about Katie and Luke?
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I was a little iffy with Katie at first because because I feel like this last year wasn't her best, and she's even admitted that. But she grew on me. Just personality, and she's just so fun. I liked her.
No, I think she's amazing. I just think her vibrancy and the fact she's so real and she's so honest and she just interacts with the participants and the contestants just so easily. I think she's amazing. She's someone you'd want to hang out with, right?
Yeah.
Like I would want to hang out with.
She's really fun, and I like how this season it's not so intense when the contestants walk in. You know what I mean? Like they give a very good dynamic between the three of them, I feel like, and that's not so like Simon. Although I do think that Katie is the Simon in this group more than anyone. Would you agree?
I think she's the dominating one.
I think she's the dominating one, and I really like that. I think she's super edgy, and she's cool though. But with Ryan, I don't know why we didn't see Ryan Seacrest a lot more in these episodes, because I feel like it's his show, and we were talking about this before, how like when American Idol stops is when Ryan Seacrest stops. Like, this is his show at this point. It's like Chris Harrison and The Bachelor. Like, when he's done, The Bachelor's done. They can make a remake of, or like some kind of like spin-off, but as far as The Bachelor, like, it's done.
Yeah.
So, but I love Ryan Seacrest. He's
we'll
so
see
fun
more
to
of him though.
watch.
We will. We'll see more of him in the actual competition.
Oh,
so
definitely.
We can hold events there.
Yeah,
but I just think with Katie, like I was saying, I love the way it's so real, and I really appreciate now that they have moved on from the whole Simon Cowell like nastiness, and now it's more inspiring, uplifting, more about, you know, you can do this, kid, inspirational, not knocking them down as much, because that was fun in the past, but I think if they kept going with that, it just wouldn't fly anymore, because we've kind of moved on as I think society, and where it's all about, you know, lifting
being
people
nice
up.
and kind. Yeah,
absolutely.
Instead of bringing them down.
AfterBuzzers. So we did a little bit of behind-the-scenes research before coming on the show today, and we looked up how much they. Whoa.
I know.
Yeah. So we were interested to know how much that the judges were making for this season, and we found out. Yes.
Get ready.
So, no, get ready for this, you guys. Seriously. Katy Perry is making $25 million
That's
to do this season.
I mean, I don't know if I'd take it.
It's chump change.
Yeah?
Chump change.
Are you being for real right now?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, that was such a good poker face.
I'm like, who are you?
That was a good poker face.
I'm like, what do you do? Like, what? But Luke and Lionel are only getting $7 million.
Yeah. Well, hey, this is interesting, and the fact of today's day and age with the whole woman's unequal pay thing.
Yeah, that's pretty
not
crazy.
necessarily true, is it, in this situation? So finally, a girl's kicking it out of the park. So go, Katie.
Yeah.
What are you
holding back?
I just feel like it's a little unnecessary. And maybe ABC and American Idol were struggling trying to find another judge, and they thought like the money would be a huge factor,
and it was.
No,
I don't know. I feel like you should want to do it.
Yeah.
For the experience and
but they're obviously going to make the money in it.
Yeah.
So it's obviously.
I mean, totally. But I would be fine with the $7 million.
Yeah. I want her negotiator for the rest of my life. That's all I know for sure. But Ryan Seacrest is making 15. But then again, like we said, it's like his show. But for as much camera time as he's getting, like I would take that check. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
It is.
It is like his show though. But I don't know. Those numbers just it didn't make sense. But they were offered. So the boys were originally offered, not Ryan, but the two, Lionel and Luke, were offered $2.5 million, which is kind of ridiculous.
I think they had the decimal point in the wrong place. You're not supposed to be 25 million, not 2.5.
That's like it's Lionel Richie.
I don't know.
Luke Bryan's like newer.
Yeah.
He's hot. I really like him.
He's a cutie.
He's so cute.
He's a good country singer.
He's a cutie.
You're going to say he's a good something else.
How do I know that?
I do not know. We know he's this lovely boy.
Yeah, so I don't know. You guys can talk that out in the comments below, but we just thought that was a good thing to bring to our attention, just because it's such a huge gap.
Yeah.
But
girl power, though.
Girl power, though. I mean, hey, I'm with it. I like seeing it. I want her negotiator because
seriously,
we'll pay my rent, we'll pay everything up in here. But for real. So, what was your favorite part about these past 2 episodes, do you think?
There were quite a lot of good moments.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we have to talk about the main episode, which was the kiss.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The kiss.
The kiss.
He's never kissed a girl, and to say your first kiss was Katy Perry.
Yes.
That's so awesome.
He literally fell. He was like, oh, he like fell.
If you guys ever kissed someone before and you wanted a celebrity to be your first kiss, who would you guys choose?
Back in the day or now?
Now. Oh, no, actually,
I guess
whatever.
it could be anyone, yeah.
Back in the day, for me, it was totally like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah? Leo fan? What
That
about
can
you?
still be now?
Well,
That can still be now.
Oh, she's like,
moved
he's
on.
not as good looking. She was like,
I think I moved
yeah.
on. I think for now it would be definitely someone like Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
one.
How about you?
I have always been a Jake Gyllenhaal fan.
A Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah. Or Nick
Wow.
Jonas.
Nick Jonas? Dang, guys.
Where's
What's
yours?
mine? Dude, I have like a complete cross between Sway Lee and Cole Sprouse. Like, Cole Sprouse and Sway Lee, like, that's like my spectrum of attractiveness for celebrities as far as that goes. But
Guys, can I hop in?
or Lil Uzi Vert. Yeah, Jeff, what do you think?
So if it was back then, I would have said Nicole Scherzinger. You guys know who she is?
Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls.
Okay, I see you,
She's
Jeff.
attractive, yeah.
And what about now?
I think now would be Isla Fisher.
Yes.
You guys know who she is?
I like
What do
her.
you got? How do I not? Guys, I don't know who these people are.
She's married.
She's Australian. She's married to Borat, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, Jeff, you're engaged, bruh. What do you?
Don't tell.
Don't tell.
She has cheats as well, so it's a short list, but you know.
Yeah, and it's just like a little kiss.
Yeah.
Before anything else.
I think to marry though, I would do like Lil Uzi Vert. I love him.
Who?
Lil Uzi, EXO Tour Life. I don't really care if you got.
Blank. Don't know at all.
American
Dude,
Idol.
that's my
Look
vibe,
out.
though. I know, right?
Look
Watch out.
out.
The rap's
coming. The
Watch
rap's
out,
coming.
world. Watch out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kiss was awesome. And also I love how they had a little segment of how Katie's here to look for a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. I know.
was classic.
They're really pushing that Katie needs to find a guy.
I think that's kind of nice because imagine like another show could spin off from this and literally it could be like The Bachelorette
Seriously.
for Katie.
Finds love.
Katie finds love. Honestly, though, I can relate so much to this just because if I was an American Idol judge, I would only do it so I can find my future boyfriend who's talented and hot and cute. It's from like some small town who plays the guitar
Love
and
it.
shows up and just takes my soul away.
It's actually matching everything she loves, isn't it? Like,
Exactly.
That's true.
And especially guys with these LA boys, like it's so hard to find a man in the city. So take me to Nashville
country or
and New
Alabama.
Orleans and
Yeah.
get me a man.
I know the boys. They just seem so humble and like
so
cute and like all the judges are like, we don't want LA to like change you and
Exactly.
like they're like fearful but also want to say yes to them. So I hope that
What
happens.
do you guys think of Trevor? Trevor really stuck out to me. Once he came on, I was like,
Well, Katie obviously liked Trevor.
I couldn't watch either. Katie was literally like, I can't watch you. Like, I'm gonna need to like suck on your face. Like, seriously. Like,
I love it.
I was dying, and his girlfriend was so like,
Didn't
his
work.
girlfriend was against
darted
darted, which I
And Katie
props
ran
to
the
say.
other way.
What do you guys think about him though? I mean, specifically.
I thought he was really talented.
I thought he was really cute.
Oh, there we go.
And that's like exactly what Katie said about the hottest thing ever is when it's a guy who can like sing and he's a construction worker and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Just the combination just makes you think of like sun and tan and hot and sexiness.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't remember what he sounded like. because I was too busy looking at his face.
I love it. I love it.
I really I couldn't concentrate on it. And Katie's face, because her reaction to this was so my reaction, and I was just like, I can't even look at you because you're too pretty.
The other reaction that I love that she had was that guy who'd been in the car accident.
Oh yeah.
And what was his name again?
His name was, I haven't written.
Anyway, he was in the
somewhere.
car accident, and he'd had rehabilitation, and originally was paralyzed, and now he's walking back. And he found true love with that girl who wanted to write to him to be like,
that was beautiful.
You can make it through this. And then when he's performing, she's looking at him with so much love, and Katie's crying because you could feel it, you can really honestly feel true love and integrity and honesty, and it's lovely. It made me cry too.
Seriously, I was like,
that would be my struggle as a judge. I feel like I would cry all the time.
I think that's nice.
I
it
would
makes you feel real.
No, I know completely, but I don't think they would want that all the time.
No, but I mean, I like when they have backstories like that, because it does make you feel, but I'm happy that they didn't make that the backstory for everyone. This isn't America's Biggest Sob Stories, you know what I mean? And that can really take away, especially with these kind of shows like The Voice and America's Got Talent and stuff. I feel like it's so built around who can we feel more bad for to push further in this competition, and I didn't get that vibe with this, which is good, because they had happier stories and everything. So Ryan Seacrest also mentioned, I don't know if the contestants are getting younger or I'm getting older. I feel like every year the contestants get so much younger.
Well, what about the sister duo where the little her younger little sister came in? She was 7, and she got a ticket for 2026.
Yeah.
But the actual girl that got through, she was 15 or something.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Super young.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about the youngins?
I think
bringing on the game.
It's good, and I think in the sense it's great for Hollywood, because that's what Hollywood wants, is to mold someone. And obviously it's better to do that when you're 15 than when you're 25. But I also think it's good to come back when you're 25 and seasoned and know yourself.
Life experience.
So I think there's two different, maybe they should have 2 winners, a young one and an older one.
Or just 2 different shows. I mean, and like I said, this has happened with other shows too, where there's just so many young kids whose parents are pushing them to not even pushing, I mean, they want to do it obviously, but they're starting so young. But then you have these older people who are in their 30s, 40s, who may not have had the opportunity as kids to make that break.
Yeah. And then they've got to compete against these hot youngins.
Exactly. These hot youngins. Yes, absolutely. Seriously though, I mean, that's
true.
And especially when they want to give, the young ones a chance to grow and everything. So I don't know. I like it, but I feel like they should start separating it to 2 different shows. Or
it should at least be 18 and over, I think.
Yeah.
Adults.
Or something
people who are
like
supporting
that.
themselves, not so much got mum and dad behind them.
Sure.
Or maybe a junior and senior production.
Exactly.
Production.
It reminds me of musicals.
Yeah.
And speaking of such, that first audition by,
Holy
her
goodness.
name was Kobe.
From
the
Denver,
beef. Colorado.
And Katie
Like the
literally
beef.
said that. She was like the beef, and she was like, yeah, I don't really like being compared to pieces of meat, though. That's literally how she said it back to her.
I know you quoted that.
I would have been like, oh.
Here's an idea though. So Kobe was a musical theatre performer, right?
Totally, 1,000%.
Very much so. And they said this is not the right competition for you. But what I would like to see, if we were going to split it into age levels, I would love to see another musical theatre competition. This is just me personally, and all my theatre buffs out there. You know who you are. I just love musical theatre so much, and to see someone like her perform in that arena we need another show back for that. Years ago they had the show where they were finding Sandy from Greece and
they did Legally
Nancy.
Blonde.
Yeah.
I remember on MTV.
So those people need to go have a space for their outlet.
And that's a whole nother talent though. You know what I mean?
Totally.
That's special.
I mean, AMDA, right?
Yeah, but I was not musical theater. That's a whole different ballgame.
Oh, we want to hear it.
No, it's a whole different thing. So, I mean.
But yeah, so there.
Her voice was intense, and she was so pissed.
She was pissed.
That she didn't get it.
What she call them? Dumbasses?
Dumbasses.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. That's not going to get you coming back.
No.
You're not going to get pulled back in.
Yeah, and she just said that Katie...
No.
Oh.
Well, it's not.
I know.
I don't know, dude. I mean, you need one of those at least, for every season. You need someone who just trolls on the
it's good
judges.
television, right?
It's great television.
Yeah.
It's good to
I
watch.
wish they put more of it in, to be honest.
Me too, because when I was younger, I feel like my favorite part of the American Idol auditions were the bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the ones where you're like, why did they make it through
What?
all those crazy ones?
Yes.
But what about the guy, the Worms song? I hate worms. The rock dude. You know?
Oh my gosh, I
yeah.
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That was hideous. And I always ask myself when I see those ones, like, is it just planted? Like, that can't be real. Did it
Sometimes-
really turn up?
Yeah, I do agree with you, and I feel like yes, sometimes they just like do it to make fun or something, or it feels like they're doing
Yeah.
it to make fun and they're not really in it.
I feel
Did
like
he get paid?
I feel like they use
25
this
million?
opportunity to
25 million.
catch the attention of someone else watching. Like they don't want to go far in American Idol, but they want to have some agent out there, some like kooky whatever, and have them see them and hit them
Yeah.
up to be like, I don't know, it's weird.
Well, he could get like
They're
a
weird.
commercial or something from that. He might
Exactly,
be perfect for
like
something.
somewhere, or like when people would show up in costumes and stuff. I feel like they kind of cut that whole thing out because they
Yeah.
were just like, this makes good TV, but it's so taking away from the core of what the show is all about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're- I'm sure they kind of buckled down on that. It seems like.
So quick
What-
question, guys. As fans of both, do you prefer the more outrageous kind of costume-oriented approach to these auditions, or do you like that it's more serious now?
I like that it's more the serious.
Me
I
too.
really appreciate that this season they have like just honed it in more into the, I know this sounds cheesy, but like the love and the like I said before, lifting people up and really putting people on a pedestal to really go far versus slamming them down. And I really like that approach. It just seems more real, like
Yeah.
real.
I feel like it's what America needs at the moment.
Yes.
Is just to
Yeah.
be together.
Yes.
Well, I mean, this isn't America's Biggest Clowns. This is American Idol.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I feel like they need to hone in
good
on
show, though.
that would. Yo,
That's
NBC,
a
I'm
new
pitching this thing to you
Pitch
right
it.
now.
25 million. That's
Hey,
what she
I got
wants.
the copyrights on this one, you guys. No one can take it. But seriously, I mean, I feel like they need to hone down on what the show was originally about 16 seasons ago, when like on the first episode, which is the music and the voice and the people, and when they kind of started getting sidetracked with the whole, oh wait, this is getting good TV and views, but this is more meaningful about what the show is all about. So I really like that. What do you guys think about so many people bringing guitars on though?
It was-
I don't know.
I was literally on my head because I wanted to say it.
It's too much.
It was too much.
Too
Do you
much.
think so? I think some of them who could really play it was awesome, but
Oh, it's like yeah. Put one guitar. Put in one guitar.
Literally
throw one in.
every one of them brought it in, and I think one person just brought it in as a prop and like didn't even use it.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I feel like the judges also said sometimes like you don't need to play the guitar, like you're like
Yeah.
losing yourself.
I think that's because she
multiple
wasn't
people.
very good at it.
Yeah, but to me, I feel like the guitar was like popular maybe like 3 years ago to be like, wow, you can play, but now.
No,
I'd
well,
much
I mean,
rather
like,
see you perform
Yeah.
and like engage and tell a story.
yeah, like you don't, y'all. Just sing. Just show up. Just sing and leave. Like you don't need to do that. Especially a lot of the judges were even like, your voice is great. Lose the guitar. What are you doing? Like like either you're not good at it. You don't need it. Your voice is enough. Like chill.
I think though it's just good for them to show I can do this if I need be, and then yes, I can put it away for later. But I like it. I like the guitar, and I love the piano. Like, what
think the
about
piano's
the
good.
alpaca man? I'm gonna call him the alpaca man.
alpaca man?
Alpaca
Oh,
man.
because he wanted an
yeah.
alpaca.
There was this guy, the guy.
Yeah.
What was his name?
have
It was
it.
really lovely, sweet Noah. Noah Davis.
Noah,
yeah,
yeah.
Noah.
He was the sweetest guy ever, and he comes
He's
in
cute.
and he plays the piano and he sings like an angel, and all he wants out of his fame and fortune is like a farm with alpacas. And the first to start off with, they were like, "What? Are you kidding?" And at the
Yeah.
end, Lionel's like, "You can have the alpacas. You
Yeah.
can have the
Yeah.
alpacas." And I think that's awesome. Like, that's so real because they don't want fame and fortune. He just wants some
It
alpacas.
is, right, dude. I
What
would
would
take
you want?
alpacas.
What
Well,
would
I
you want if? What would be the
Ooh,
first
that's a
thing
good
that you
question.
bought if you won American Idol? Like, what is it?
Let me
A
think.
house
What do you want?
in Beverly Hills 90210. Ever since I was a little girl in New Zealand, growing up
it?
watching Beverly Hills 90210,
I love it.
I just wanted to live there, so that would be what I would do.
I love it.
I think I want a finger monkey.
What is a
What?
finger monkey?
They're these little monkeys that wrap around your finger and they wear diapers and everything. Swaley has one. I know everything about Swaley because I love him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's make a connection happen here.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
okay, no,
love it.
but it's so funny. He's like daddy to these two little finger monkeys. I think I don't know if his are finger monkeys, but like they're really small monkeys with diapers and everything. And he's always having like.
Hold on, are they actual
two-
monkeys?
Of course.
What?
Oh,
Of course,
finger
they're
monkey.
monkeys. Finger monkeys. Yes, there it is.
Oh my gosh, I thought you meant like a puppet on your finger. I was
No,
like,
bruh, like they're
oh my
monkeys.
gosh, they're
But they go with
gorgeous.
you everywhere. People like bring them to parties in LA and the hills
No,
and
that's
stuff.
not good. Poor
It's
animals.
What?
Poor animals.
Bruh, like
No,
I would bring my monkey
no.
everywhere. You need something
Where
like
do they
that.
come from?
Take
Bay
monkeys
magnet,
to an
bro. That's
party?
probably how I'll find my boyfriend. Whoever has a finger monkey.
Oh
all you guys out there.
If
Just
you
get
have a
finger
finger
monkey and
monkey-
you have my heart. Straight up, what would you buy?
I'm
I'm gonna
speechless.
be shallow and just want a pair of Louboutin shoes.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that's the truth. I'm gonna be honest.
That's a good feeling though when you can walk into like a shop on Rodeo,
Yeah.
on like the
That's
Louis
cool.
Vuitton store on Rodeo Drive and say I can afford that.
Anything.
I'm about to go and pay for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right
And the
now,
shop attendants
I'm
might be looking
not-
at you going, what are you doing in here? But then you're like, well, I earn way much more, way more money than you, lady.
Exactly.
I'm not going on Amazon and eBay looking for the discounted used.
No, I would be
stuff.
like custom. I'd be like,
Custom.
take me to the designer.
But let's be
Let's
real, no
custom
one can
make
even
it.
really tell the difference. I mean, from afar, unless they're inspecting it and they have their own, no one really knows.
You know,
It's me though, and
You
I've always
know.
wanted it, so I just have to
Do
have
it for
one
yourself.
reel.
Do it for the culture.
Do it
Do
for
it
you.
the culture. Another thing that I noticed is that for every contestant, whether they were good or bad, Katie especially, had the most disgusted look on their faces. So I never knew what they were thinking. I was watching a contestant and I'm like, I think it's good. Like it's a little extra, but it's good. Like what do they think? And they were just like these faces I've never seen on anyone. But then they would say, you know, I can't even like speak because that was amazing, or they'll say, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. But what do you guys think of their facial expressions for this?
Well, let's be real. They could have been cutting in and out from different
True,
takes.
the producers.
totally.
So just a bit
you're
of
so
a
right.
eyebrow here and
Yeah.
there.
You're so smart.
But let's
So
be real. We've probably got
Yeah.
lots of facials when we're just like naturally watching something. as
That
well.
would be my problem, I think, because I'm a real big facial expression person,
Ditto.
and I would have to dial that down.
Yeah.
No.
Dial it down.
But I love
no,
when-
I like it. Like it made the
you're
show. I
right.
mean, like.
I
but
do
you're so
enjoy-
right. I didn't even think about that.
Cut, paste,
Cut and paste.
Cut and paste.
Cut and paste.
Exciting. Oh, so exactly. So that you think it's going to be bad, but then it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise.
And I love when also they don't know what to say, so they're like, all right, Lionel?
Yeah, they gave it to Lionel a couple
got
times.
Lionel gives so
And
many
he-
hugs.
he's
Both
always
with
like,
him in the
"Hey,
hugs. It's
I
like
love
Lionel.
Lionel.
He's
Love
awesome.
Lionel.
I
His
mean,
hugs
like
are-
you said, he's like the
He's
grandfather.
the grandpa. I want to cuddle from Lionel. We
I
need to
want to
get him
cuddle
in
from
here.
Lionel too.
Lionel, can you
Cuddle,
come
a
and
cuddle.
join us?
That
I
sounds so
want
much
to
cuter
know
than a
if-
hug.
Yeah, I want to know if he will bring Sophia onto the show at all. I'm trying
I
to see some
would
Scott
die.
Disick. Where are they at though? For real.
Called it out.
I-
I was thinking it too, though.
Right? I can't be the only one who was thinking that.
No. Have you
Because
read the magazine?
I mean, no, but seriously, like I follow her, and I follow her more than him. So when I heard that he was the judge, I was like I know him through her. So it's like I kind of want her to like make an appearance and spice stuff. I don't know
Well,
if
maybe
she
she
sings.
will. We're only
Does she
early
sing?
days, right?
We
Early
are in the
days.
early days.
Early days.
I do want to see more of Ryan Seacrest though. I want to see him more than anyone, I think, on the
Yes.
show. But what else are you guys thinking about, like what's to come? Is there anyone in specific that you liked the most out of everyone?
That you think is going to do
There
I liked
well?
Trevor.
Yeah. For what reason? For a singing voice? You didn't even remember it.
Don't
so.
respect me. Don't do it. Seriously though, I liked him.
What about the guy? Well, there was a couple. What about the guy who came in and he got one yes, and Lionel had said no, and then they sent him out,
And then Lionel told him to.
Yeah.
and then
came
Lionel
back?
brought him back in. That's like confusing for your brain.
That's super confusing. I don't know. Did you guys like him or not?
It's all right.
He was all right.
I feel
You were just like,
I feel like they put him on more
wonder-
for out of pity than
Yeah.
anything, which isn't like bad.
Just
Yeah.
something a little
But
different.
I mean, there's a reason why they originally said no.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier for them to like say yes to more people now. And then, you know, once those stages start happening in Hollywood,
Yeah.
they then are like, yeah, I was right, and you shouldn't be here. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have a favorite quite yet.
I do. I
Whoa.
definitely do. What about the guy with the socks?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I loved
Sock
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Luke Bryan's
He was
comment
cool.
made my life. He was like, Harry Potter just walked up in here and slayed it.
Killed it.
Loved it.
But so he gave socks to everybody, and
Yeah.
Katie got a kitty cat, which
Yeah.
is very appropriate. I think if you give a gift, you're getting on the right foot
Yeah.
to start with.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
fact that his voice his speaking voice was so different to his singing voice. And it was like Sinatra. Well, they mentioned that, didn't they? He was like Sinatra. He is incredible because he'll like really, I think, appeal to like the older demographics, so the moms and dads watching
But he's so young.
But he's so young.
Yeah.
And he's nerdy, and it's like, yay for the nerdy guy.
They have such a wide range of people in this competition. Like, no one sounds the same. Literally, no. Or at least the people that they showed, no one sounds the same. I don't think. Like, it's so well-rounded. I thought that, first of all, did they even pick anyone from New Orleans? Because, like, New Orleans came on, and everyone, I even, like, wrote it down, like, New Orleans sucks. Like,
I feel like they picked people from New Orleans, but maybe not from there.
Well, I mean, it's just, everyone from New Orleans and, like, Nashville and everything came with guitars, small towns, like, families owning, you know, little shops and stuff. And then you get to L.A., and it's like, Trevor. Take a shot every time I say Trevor in this.
That's a part of our game tonight.
Seriously, no, but people like Trevor, and you have like these like big, just because they're so like everyone in LA is out here for a reason, you know what I mean? So they're already, you know, popping off, and they've already been performing and auditioning and everything. So I feel like there's kind of a breakage right there, and you can see it in the show. When people from New York and LA are auditioning over those two.
Talking about that, like I really like the story with the guy Dennis, I think his name is Dennis, that he moved to LA a number of years ago, and he was doing what a lot of people out here I've seen do, like sleep in their cars, trying to make it. And like even in his audition, he had that hole in his guitar, and he's just singing his soul out, really, really trying to go hard. And then you see all these other people with all their families outside, and he walks out and there's no one. He has to get on his phone and he calls his wife back, you know, wherever. But it was just, I mean, it's sad, but it's so inspiring for those people who try so hard when they have nothing. And I do love that, you know, that kind of a story.
It pulls on your heartstrings,
No, I
hole in the
like
guitar.
That too. I know. Come on, though. That's like I'm over feeling bad for the people who come here living out of their cars in LA just because I've heard this story so many times. And like they're here for a like but I envy them because like that's what you have to. Anyone who's moved to LA knows, but especially from a small town, like these are the ropes that you're signing yourself up for to be a star. When you come out here, come on, we all know this. Wait, you guys aren't from LA?
No.
None of us are from LA. No one's from LA.
No one's from LA.
Is anyone ever from LA?
It's like when I first moved here, I realized, okay, you don't actually ask anyone like, you know, oh, where'd you grow up kind of thing. You just say, where are you from?
Yeah.
Because no one is from
No. It's a rare species. Yeah. So that's why especially they had like a whole thing where they were doing the auditions in LA and they were even saying, this is where people fire off. This is like the place people come and, you know, become stars. It's like I don't understand why until American Idol or something goes to your city, like you need to come here in New York.
Have to be ready for
most likely here. But yeah, it's just crazy to see how much talent is also in those small towns, especially that are kind of overlooked.
Yeah.
Who don't get the opportunity to escape.
Yeah.
You have to work for it.
Have to, man.
Well, talking about, sorry.
No.
I was just going to say, talking about working for it, what about the girl who had the worst national anthem back in the day when she was 11? And
that
then
was funny.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
It was so bad.
Who chose to put her on that
God knows.
football match or whatever it was?
She made redemption, you guys. It's redemption time for her.
She did.
She totally did.
That is just the whole idea of never ever give up. Even she must have been slammed at age 11 for this horrible performance that she gave, but she never gave up. And here she is again, and she's really good now. I really liked her.
Yeah, but like she said, she was like, my name's out there. I mean, yeah, you YouTube her or Google her, and it's not a positive thing, but her name is out there.
Hey,
and you
do
know
bad publicity.
Hey, there's no such thing as bad publicity. There is no such thing as bad publicity ever. No. If your name is out there,
it's out there.
It's out there.
I'd prefer the good, but yeah.
And you're being talked about.
Yeah, but I was really kind of confused, honestly, over some of the song choices that people come up with because I feel like some of them are just really close to their heart, but it's like I listened to some of them and I'm like, why did you choose this song?
Especially when it's like original, like their own song. doesn't usually necessarily give them the
cool,
range.
but
some
it's
are cool,
like-
but some don't work either. So
It doesn't. It's like, especially like with,
Gamble.
you have to know your voice. You need
Yeah.
to know what kind of voice you have and like what works and what doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I get confused whenever for some of their song choices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you
I wonder
guys-
how
what'd you guys
much
think?
preparation people actually put into that audition. Like, I know they've been singing for years, but I wonder if some of them like get special coaches and really plan it out, and others just
Oh, I'm
turn up on the
sure.
day. Yeah,
I'm
and I wonder
sure.
what the ratio is as to how many get through based on
Yeah.
the prep.
Well, it's interesting. I remember I saw Ryan and he was sitting with someone, and the guy even said, I don't really know what song I'm gonna play yet, you know, and this is when they were waiting in the waiting room, you know, so it's like, how are you there not knowing what song you're gonna perform in like what 15 minutes?
They should be like next, next.
I would tone down on one song for like a month and make sure I nail it before even walking
Definitely.
in there, which is so. But that's just, I mean,
I wonder if
that's
he got
just me.
through. It'd be very interesting to see if that.
I don't
person actually
remember.
got
I don't
through.
remember if he got through or not. What would you guys do? Would you just show up and wing it, or
No way. No way.
I would
No.
perform. I would be like,
Do you guys sing?
If it was my
You
job.
sing.
yeah, kind of.
She sings.
She
Kind
raps.
I rap. Dude, I
I'm just
would
the judge.
get in there in front of Lionel Richie and Katy Perry and be like, I woke up thinking about bands. How about a chick to a chick on that land? Ooh, money way. Hey, I would, dude.
That would be like,
they would be like, yo,
And Katie would be like,
Cardi
"That's
B money
dope."
moves up in here. Who?
Katie would be like, "That's
Katie
dope."
would. Katie's my girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me your check. Give me
yeah,
commission.
exactly. Give me some.
Give me your check. Seriously. But like, what song would you guys do? Like country? What would it be?
Oh Lord. Well, I wouldn't be
Anything?
auditioning. I'd just prefer to be the judge for something like that. I think.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd yours be
I'll take the
good.
25 million to be the judge, thanks, and you guys can audition for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I think I would do a pop song. I would honestly make it easy. I don't feel like there's a need to make it so difficult like some of these contestants
Yeah.
do. But I wouldn't want to sound like them. That's what I don't like is when they pick a song and then they sound just like how Ariana Grande would sound
Yeah.
or whoever they're trying to emulate. I feel like there needs to be something
Exactly.
different. Like I really liked the girl that her dad gave her 30 days.
Yes, that was classic.
I mean, whether
dope.
whatever you thought she was, she gave it her all, and I think she performed. Like you could tell that she was passionate about it,
Oh yeah, she rocked it too.
and it was from her
dad.
outfit to everything. It
And you
was
know
just
what? I
great.
envy her dad for that because he knew that she.
Yeah.
He knew she was gonna make it. He wasn't even surprised when she came out. You know what I mean? But to give that extra push I think is what she needed to. She'll be a star. She'll
Yeah,
be
that's
fine.
interesting. Maybe you know how it was like, you've got 30 days to make it or you've got to go back to school. Maybe he was like, I don't know, she's got talent. And if I put this
Yeah.
deadline on, then she's going to have to get out there and do it. And it's like, what could we all accomplish if we actually had that kind of pressure behind
No,
us all the
it's true.
time?
It's so true.
But I think that's hilarious. And what did he say at the end? He was like, you know, if she gets a ticket, then the ticket equals renegotiation.
Yeah, renegotiations. I like that though. You need that extra push sometimes to
perfect.
really put yourself out there because like you can know that you have this talent and to get in front. I mean, guys, it's not easy getting in front of these stars, especially people for them that they grew
Sure.
up with, and doing that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, also, question. Would you guys like do something and kiss up to the judges by singing a Katy Perry song or singing a Luke Bryan song? I didn't see any of that actually, but I was expecting it because I was like, who's gonna sing Firework? Who's gonna come up and just like? But it's hard because you can't outdo them.
This is the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
never choose something because they're going to sit there and just compare you to themselves the whole time.
Exactly.
And like, well, I don't know. Would you? If it was your song, I'd be like, well, that's actually a really good spin on that. I might try that myself.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But
Yeah.
it's a hard game to win.
I feel
Yeah.
like I would research their favorite songs and then pick one
Oh,
of them.
that's genius.
That's clever. That's
Yeah.
preparation.
I'm really
but-
smart, you guys.
But
I'm
genius,
really smart.
But here's the thing with that, Jeff, is like, then they'll be comparing you to how they sound,
Yeah.
like the actual person sounded.
I feel like you'd have to do a song they love, but a very unique take on it. Like
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
own. So they're not comparing it, but they do have the enjoyment of the song they love.
Sure.
Exactly.
And get some tips and tricks and ideas.
But they all have such different tastes too. I mean, Luke Bryan and Katy Perry, like that's such a wide range of differentiation. So like, which one are you
Grandpa
gonna
Lionel.
pick? And if you don't nail it for that judge, because someone who loves Katy Perry will have a different vibe than Luke Bryan. So it's like, which one do you pick? Who are you trying to win over at that point?
Yeah, exactly.
Which one would you guys try to win over?
Lionel.
Lionel? Yeah. Just for the hug?
Yeah.
Just for the hug.
I like Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
So Luke
same.
Bryan.
So Luke Bryan. Yeah.
What about you, Jeff?
Oh man, I mean, how could I not say Katy Perry, right?
Right?
Yeah, she's so cool.
At least we're all diverse
I
here.
wish,
There we are, totally.
dude, I wish like Ryan Seacrest had music. I wish he made music. I would do a Ryan
you
Seacrest
imagine?
song.
Could
You
you
think-
imagine?
No, seriously. Seriously.
Mind blown.
Mind blown. Also, wait, I don't know if you guys follow any of these people on like Instagram and stuff prior to the show, because they've all been posting about it, like nonstop, and they do a bunch of these little skits and everything. And they did one where Kelly Ripa did an audition
No
in
way.
front of Katie and them, and it was so
Was it good?
guys, you need to go on Instagram.
I have to check it
It's
out.
on. I know it's on Ryan's Instagram. I don't know if it's on any of their others, but like you can tell how much fun they're having too. You know what I mean? And I love.
I am done with this regular routine.
Is this
I am
it?
destined.
Is this
I
it?
was told
This is
that,
it.
Lionel, you might be able to hold my lyrics for me.
Stop.
This is it. Amazing.
Your lyrics. Yeah.
I don't
She's
sing
so
that often.
Yeah. So where do you want me?
They're so big.
You could just sit there and I
Sit.
can, yeah.
Is that good for you?
Yeah,
right
you
here?
could, yeah, that'd be amazing.
She is
So
so
Kelly,
funny.
let me ask you a question. How long have you been singing? I have no idea.
Well, I've been singing my whole life. My mom told me always that I have a voice of an angel. So
There's
Facials
the
are
facial
bad.
expressions, dude. We were just
and my
talking about
dad-
this.
My dad,
It's too much.
My dad said that.
She's singing.
Do you want me to wait so I can get the tickets?
Oh no, you were here to sing.
Well, I think. Okay, Lionel, would you like to start?
Oh, did I skip
And
it?
then Luke and
I
I'll
think
just-
you
Here we go.
skipped it.
You're sitting there wondering what it's all about.
Aw.
You ain't got
She's
no
so
money,
cute,
they
though.
will put you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too.
Oh, that was cute. She sounds like
You're
cabaret.
killing it, girl. You on one. She's on one. I don't know why Katie has these faces.
She's like
though.
worried
like,
and confused.
She's surprised and actually quite delighted. It's like shock, like, oh.
but like with everyone though, dude. Like she, whether she loves them or hates them, she has like this disgusted look on her face of she's just so theatrical. Yeah. And I saw that with everyone, like literally everyone with her, and kind of Luke. Lionel was just kind of like he's chilling. He's like the Randy of the group.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's the Randy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just so theatrical. I don't know if like you're right, like the producers telling them to
Yeah.
be wowed, or if that's their actual reaction.
I actually think it's their actual reaction.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
With
Yeah,
everyone?
yeah. Yeah.
There was no one really I saw that was that bad at all. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
The thing
in the
is that,
past we've
like-
seen bad. You know what I mean?
Oh, bad. Yeah.
Bad.
I didn't actually notice them as all negative. I just saw them as like a thought on her face. So I didn't actually see them as negative. So that's interesting.
No.
Maybe I'm just blind. I don't know. But what I did see and I thought was so hilarious was when, in one of the in between parts, when they were getting on they were texting, the judges were texting together, and then they looked at Lionel's phone and his text size was his font on his text and stuff was so large.
Oh, it
'Cause
was
he's
so
old,
large.
And they were like, look at the size of your font. I think that's so funny.
That's
so
so
cute.
funny.
Older people.
Yeah. Older people.
We're not coming for you, Lionel. We're calling you like grandpa. We're not coming for you.
Wow.
No, it's a lovely thing. I think it's so sweet. He's so sweet.
Yeah, they're like super nice. They're a little I mean, I don't want to say they're too nice, but like with everyone that they said no to, they said the same thing. Like, you were great, but I don't know if American Idol is for you right now. And it's like, okay, just tell them they suck so they can move on with their lives and go and find another talent.
No. I think
Yes.
that's perfect because if they're not cutting them down, then they don't get like depressed and like go for suicide like that guy we were seeing in the episode tonight. That was intense.
That
So
was
if
that
you
was intense. That was
aren't
intense.
so hard and you can still keep them and encourage them to keep going, I think that's the best thing you can do for somebody.
Yeah.
If you cut them down, you can destroy them and you have no impact on what happens after they walk out the door.
Yeah.
But if you can keep them in the space of keep working for it, and if they really want it, if anyone ever really wants it in life, they go for it and they make it happen. Like, what's his name? The guy that came back tonight.
Thaddeus.
Yes.
Yeah, Thaddeus,
That
he had a great story. That was super
I
cool.
liked him.
I liked
Yeah.
him a lot, and he was really good.
Exactly.
But I know what he was talking about. Like, it's hard to get that those vocals out when you're heavier and stuff. So
Yeah.
Because it's all about the breathing for sure. Yeah.
it's all about the breathing. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, how would you guys turn them away in that kind of situation? if you didn't want them on the show and you weren't giving them the ticket to Hollywood, how would you turn them away?
I'd be like, you shit.
All right, says the one that's like, you need to have them live their dream. You need to have them live and
You need to be honest. You need to be honest. You need to do the what is it? The positivity feedback sandwich. You need to do something that's positive, give them the constructive criticism, and then end with something positive so they take it away and it's in bite-sized pieces so that they can manage it.
Yeah.
Wow, such great advice I'm getting right now.
Right? How would you
Like
turn
learning
away?
how to talk. I feel like I would be like, listen, honey, I see the practice you put in.
Or not.
Or not. I don't know who you are. But I just feel like at this point in your life, you still have a ways to go. So it's a no.
It kind of rhymes.
So like a Katy Perry type of thing. See, I give everything at face value.
And that's great. It is. No, I think it's a great quality. Because I feel like I could do that too, but I don't know.
Like, if I really didn't like them, I would say, you're shit.
No, you wouldn't. You
Bro,
would not.
If they were honestly like,
Don't believe you.
like, but in helping them, dude. I remember when I tried acting. I'm not an actress. Let's get that thoroughly straight. First of all,
come on.
I went to my first audition, and I read a script, and whoever casting director literally told me that was hands down the worst read I've ever heard, and that's when I was like, you know what?
Now you think you can't be an actress.
But he said, but you have room for growth, which
feedback sandwich.
Feedback sandwich.
Feedback sandwich.
Feedback sandwich. But you have room for growth, and at that point, I was like, you know what? Don't call me. Don't text me. I don't want to be on your show. And that's when I said peace out to the acting industry. So here I am.
Exactly. Do not do that to people.
No, but I needed to know so that I needed to know. Yeah. I mean, also though, I didn't have big dreams I was never destined for great things in the acting industry either. But I tried it. I love it. If they show that they love it, like this is where their heart is, and they feel alive, then. Yeah, don't kill their dream. But if they're kind of just like, I like to sing, it's like whatever, and they're like not that good at it, yeah, you're shit. Go find another talent or a dog or something.
Go train for a while or something.
Or either a new talent or a dog.
Or a finger monkey.
Find that finger monkey.
Or finger
and
monkeys.
take him to the next party.
Or finger monkeys.
Leave
them in the jungle or wherever they're supposed to be.
No, they're supposed to be in LA.
No, they're not.
Dude.
I don't think they should be in the jungle. I think they would get eaten alive in the jungle.
Well, where do they come from? They need to go back there.
They're probably
the diapers and everything.
Beer.
The diapers.
It's the little things in life, bro. That just So wrapping this up.
Anyhow.
Final thoughts on So Far So Good with the American Idol.
I'm actually really happy with it. I love the new the direction of the judges. Like I keep saying, the positivity, the uplifting. I like the way they're not playing as many of the no's, and they're focusing on the ones that get through. And the good stories. I think it's great. And I love Katie. I think she's awesome. Lionel's my favorite grandpa, and Luke is just
Grandpa? Bruh. You're that
so
old.
funny with that.
He's really around 70.
hilarious.
No, he's 70?
I think so.
Good. Wow.
Yeah, get ready. I'm excited for the season to get going and see more auditions.
Mm-hmm. I want to get past this audition phase, honestly. Yeah. I like it so far so good, but like I'm ready to see...
like focus in on one person and see them grow. Yeah.
And like call in and vote and everything.
Oh yeah, that is that. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
I was gonna say, we're the decision makers. Yeah, I forgot about that too, actually, and so like literally right now. But yeah, the calling in and voting and stuff, where like you can actually start liking and connecting to these people and figuring out who they are above their voices is what I'm excited for. But I like the dynamic between them too. I think they're a good squad.
Yeah, I think the judges are good. I was a little weary.
I thought the same thing as you. Katie had to grow on me. I didn't like Katie, especially in the trailers and stuff. Yeah. I wasn't feeling Katie. I was like, I was like, for 25 mil, I think for 25 mil, I would probably be a little diva too. Like, whatever, it's fine. Sure. But she was actually really funny and cool, and like, she was super, super cool and super nice to everyone, super real. Yeah, I like it. So let's wrap this up, you guys. Also, we didn't do the introduction in the beginning. So I'm your host, Maddie Makely. You can find me on all my social media at Maddie_Makely. And my lovely co-host.
I am Serio. You can follow me at Serio.
And I'm Kim Davey. You can follow me at Kim Davey Live.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next week.
See ya.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.